Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Final Fantasy. The last time we made it to Melmond here, and we were told that we need to go to the Titan's Tunnel and/or the Earth Cave to defeat the vampire. So in today's episode, that's exactly what we're gonna do. And I went ahead and lied. I said I wasn't gonna go get any more items. I ended up going back and just buying a bunch of healing potions. 2 more houses and 9 more softs for the trip. A couple of tents, I think, as well. So we should be okay for the trip. Should be. Oh, and I went ahead and bought Anti-Ice for Bran, the only level 3 spell that we'll probably need the entire game. Maybe, I don't know, but I went ahead and bought it. I like to have all of the elements, so we now have anti-lightning, anti-ice, and anti-fire. So we should be okay. Let's move on. Alright. There are going to be some encounters that we have not had yet. I believe shadows we've already encountered shadows. The deal with them is that they dark you. That's their bag. I'm not gonna waste. Yeah, well there we go. Dark. I was gonna say I'm not gonna waste any magic on these people because they don't hit that hard at this point. And all they're gonna do is dark. The only thing is that these fights can end up lasting a long time if everyone is darked. But hopefully we'll be able to do enough hits that this won't be a problem. There we go. Even Ren can take one out, so as you can see, they're not that tough. Ghouls. I do believe, again, we've encountered ghouls in the past. They paralyze. That's their thing. So ghouls paralyze. Now, as with all undead, either fire or harm will take care of them. But they only have 48 HP. So again, shouldn't be a problem. There's the cave. Yeah, the shadows with their first strike is going to be a recurring theme that really gets on my nerves. It's just how they are. It's probably one of the most annoying game mechanics in the entire game, to be honest with you, in my opinion. That's just how I feel about them. But they really shouldn't. I mean, they're not really a threat. Okay, so this is actually the Earth Cave. I didn't want to come here first, so I'm gonna leave. I thought this was the Titan's Tunnel, so my mistake. We're gonna go ahead and leave, and okay, this is probably the most dangerous encounter of this zone. These are tigers, 132 hit points, and the thing that they have is that they do more critical attacks than they have a 13% critical hit chance, which is their big thing But at only 132 hit points, they really shouldn't pose too much of a threat. Oh, they do 2 hits as well, by the way. Oh, there's the critical hit. Oh, there's another critical hit. And suddenly we're in trouble. That's silly. I can't believe him. No, we're fine. We're fine. We don't need to do that. Okay, he's done, and Eric should... Oh, man. I was gonna say Eric should be able to take care of the last one. He got Bran first, though. Yeah, that's probably as dangerous as it gets. Although I'm not gonna say that that wasn't bad. I'll give one and another one too. That should be good. Titan's Tunnel. This way. There it is. Frickin'... Oh, we get to attack first for once. Or not first, but we get to attack normally. They don't get the surprise element this time. That's fine. The Earth Cave, which is our next destination after the Titan's Tunnel, is actually a lot easier. I mean, the enemies are obviously more difficult, but in terms of how you feel in the dungeon itself, it's a lot easier than the frickin' Marsh Cave. Marsh Cave was just really unforgiving and brutal for the level at which you would normally go into it. But with some level grinding that we've done, level 13 should be a good place for us. And I mean, we're close-ish to level 14, so it should be fine. Alright, Titan's Tunnel. No one passes this road. Okay. Well, I genuinely just wanted to show you that we can't get through this way. Like, this is where we're supposed to go, but we can't get through. And the giant that lives here, we were told in the town. Wow. We were told, likes to eat rubies, so, well, we gotta find ourselves a ruby. And since the only other place we can go... What is it with Ren doing critical attacks? I like it. I'm not gonna complain. I just think it's weird. With Eric doing 4 attacks now... Beastly. Well, this one was only 3. Alright, back to the Earth Cave. But yeah, I genuinely just wanted to show... I am so irritated with this nonsense. Really, Squaresoft had no idea how to do game balance. when they made this game. Just had no idea what they're doing. I wonder how many people tested this game, and if any of them said this is okay, you guys did a good job, or if they're just like, let's not have anyone test and let's just ship it, send it out, it's fine. Because I guarantee you, had they asked anyone with half a brain, they would have said no, this is not fine. Then again, maybe back in those days, like mid to late 80s, this was commonplace. This was like, oh yeah, this is average difficulty for this day and age video games. So maybe everyone was okay with, you know, horrible balancing like this. Maybe that's. So what's most irritating about this now is that I'm gonna have to go back to town and sleep and recover some of these hit points. Because I'm not gonna go into the Earth Cave with Jean under 300 hit points, and I don't want to waste a tent because tents are like, you know, my. What's the word I'm trying to say? Like last resort kind of thing. Like, oh, we barely made it alive. Let's take a tent, heal, and save real quick so that we don't lose our progress. That's alright. It wasn't that long of a trip. I'll just go back up to town, take a sleep. At the inn. Alright. Oh, and by the way, the latest update of the Game Captured HD software gave me some pretty cool overlay options. So, last episode and this episode... Oh my god. Last episode and this episode, I went ahead and... I'm just gonna... Last episode and this episode, I went ahead and put my little logo on the top right corner. I can do all kinds of other stuff, like I could actually have my face on the screen, just as a default overlay. There are like 8 or 9 different overlays that you can pick from that come straight from the software. You don't have to do anything fancy. Like I wouldn't have to do like OBS for like on PC and stuff like that, where you have to. OBS, by the way, it's called Open Broadcaster. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep again because I wasted a spell slot. Open Broadcaster software or something like that, which is basically a free recording software for computers. So you can record yourself playing computer, because you know, obviously on console it's different. On console you use a capture device, and you plug it into the back of the TV, and you route your video game, your either HDMI or component composite, depending on what you're using. You route it through the capture device, and then you connect the capture device to your laptop or PC or whatever you're using, and it records directly to your hard drive. But if you're recording PC games, you don't do that. You're not recording from one computer to another. You're recording straight on the computer, and you would use all kinds of other programs. I've heard there are a multitude programs out there. Like on Mac, you can just use QuickTime to do a screen capture. A screen recording. You have to complement that with an audio program that allows you to record desktop audio, because otherwise it will only capture audio from your speakers, which is kind of weird. So it can't record sound that's coming from the game itself, which is kind of a shame. So you have to pair it up with software like that, or even on Mac and on Windows-based computers, you can use OBS, which allows you to do the same thing. I mean, obviously, if you don't have a Mac, you can't use QuickTime to do that. So, this, like, why so many? It's just, you know what? It's a waste. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my time. It's not worth the time it takes to fight these guys. Right. So anyway. And on OBS, they give you the option to use overlays, so you can like put your face on it if you wanted to, you know. Anyway, okay, so we're at the Earth Cave. This is the first level of the Earth Cave. We're actually gonna go to the top here. You have up, 2 options to the left, 2 options to the right. And then 1 to the bottom, which the bottom one's a dead end. The one straight down, that's a dead end. So we're gonna go top here. Let's see what we have. We've fought mummies before. I know that we fought mummies in the past, but I'm not even like we fought them as boss monsters, I believe. So we're just actually gonna move on with our lives here. Oh, good. Oh, good. Ren woke up. Did you have a good nap? Anyway, and a lot of people like to stream with their faces on the thing and do overlays and stuff like that, which is cool. Overlays are fine. I'm not a big fan of the face thing, for 2 reasons. Number 1, there are certain instances where I don't mind it, but not for like gameplay videos. Like if you're doing, I don't know, if you're using gameplay to do like a commentary or maybe like a review or something like that, then maybe the face is okay. But I don't know. As far as like doing actual, it's not my. It's not like a deal breaker for me, but it's not my favorite thing. Asps, I believe we fought them in the very first area. They do poison, so I'm gonna try to get rid of these guys quickly. They don't really have any elemental weaknesses, so it's not like I can do anything to them in that sense. But they should do a lot of missing now because we're a lot stronger than them. In fact, we're gonna start encountering a thing where enemies start running away from us. Like when we encounter them in combat. So for example, asps, they begin to run away from you in combat at level 14. So at our next level, when we level up, if we encounter asps, there's a chance that they will flee from combat. And that's when you know that you have reached a point... Oh, crap! That's when you know you've reached a point in the game where the enemies are so far beneath you that you don't really need to worry about them anymore. Unfortunately, you know, Ren got poisoned. But anyway, yeah, overlays are fine, everything, all that stuff, and I guess with streaming, faces are popular. I mean, I'm not a girl, so I don't know how much people online want to see my face. but I have overlays in case people want to do. And the other thing with overlays and your picture in the face. Oh crap! I completely forgot about the Earth Guardian. Oh man. Okay. Earth Guardian has 288 hit points and is vulnerable to fire. They're pretty strong. With their damage rate from 66 to 132. So we're actually, and I forgot to cure Bran of his poison, like a freaking idiot. I don't really know what to say. I'm not gonna waste a fire 3. I'm gonna use a fire 2. Okay, that's 41. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. That's nice. Not bad. Ooh. Okay. Now that hurt. Go ahead and use, I think, a regular fire. Bran might as well not be attacking. Here we go. So they do give 1,536 experience, obviously spread out into 4. But not too bad. And that gil isn't too bad either. This had better be worth it. Alright. Good gil. Good gil right there. Go ahead and do a pure on frickin' Ren. And put him back in his rightful spot. Okay. And we're out of here. Moving on. So yeah. The other thing with the overlays, okay, cobras. Cobras are not venomous, contrary to what you would assume. They have 80 hit points, and that's about it. They have a high critical rate at 16%. But again, these guys will start running from combat from us at level 15. So we're, I don't know why I did that. We're at a point where I don't think we're gonna be too worried about these guys right now. No, unless they get a critical on us, which obviously they're doing. Yeah, 80 hit points isn't very much, so a combination, if both Ren and Bran hit one, they should be able to kill it if they both hit. Now, of course, Bran isn't hitting because he can't hit. So the other thing with your face on the thing is that it covers up stuff. That's my real big beef with, I guess if I was going to say what really bothers me about people putting their face on videos, it's not that I don't want to see your face. I mean, I'm more interested in the video, the gameplay. That's why I'm watching. But it's not like a deal breaker. But the problem can be that things get covered, and that is kind of crappy. Like, I mean, it has to cover something, unless you're doing something cool like a green screen in the back where it's just your outline and it doesn't cover the rest of the video. But it has to cover some part of it, and I just feel like it just kind of sucks to have part of the covered. I'm actually gonna go outside and use a tent here. Oof. Might use another tent. Actually, that was really dumb. I should have saved. Because I was thinking I was going to use another tent, but I don't have enough tents. I thought I had more tents. Use one more heal. Okay. Now, to the left, you see two paths to the left, bottom left and top left. That's just a big loop, and that is commonly known to Final Fantasy I players as the Giant's Hallway. It's... A lot of people, when they reach this point in the game, they'll use the Giant's Hallway as a... what am I trying to say in my head? A grinding area? Grinding for levels? I'm not going to do that. I don't think I need to grind for levels right now. But I am going to go ahead and move south here. Now, the bottom... The right path here takes us to the stairs down, and this bottom path here splits off into two more paths with treasure. So we're going to do this one first. And like I said, the one next to us is a dead end, so we're not going to that one. These guys should not be a problem anymore. Good. Alright, here's the split. And if we go this way... Alright, now, I'm trying to just... Alright, we got some gil. Okay, good. Pure. Alright. If you go to the top right, between the two chests up there, you fight another earth, and I'm just not in the mood. Of course. I'm gonna try to run away. I should be able to. But this is just a ridiculous encounter. Why do they do this? Goodness, man. It's ridiculous that they give you that encounter. That's just... I hate them. Oh, we have bulls. Wow. Well, bulls ain't no joke. They have 164 hit points, and they do 2 attacks, each of which can cause between 22 and 44 damage. So, go ahead and take these guys out quickly. They're not too tough, other than the fact that they hit hard. And that they get to go as twice in a turn. Good for you, Bran. Oh my. I did not expect that. Gene, you're slacking. You're slacking, Gene. There we go. That's much more like it. I'm a little worried because I don't remember very well where all the earth elementals are hidden. This path here is another dead end. We don't want to go that way. And there you can see it. You can't see it until you actually start going down it, and then, you know, it's a waste. Now here is another earth elemental, and I don't remember which one it is. I think we can just grab the treasures from the side and not. No, I think this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be a combat no matter what. No, good. Okay, good. So the combat is right above me right now. That's an earth elemental right there. So we're gonna not do that. Cobras are nothing. Not a big deal. There you go. Cobra, dead. Ren's hitting a lot more often, and it's kind of nice. All right. Now we can go back to the middle of the room, like so, and this way. More bowls. That's okay though. We should be able to take care of them without too much problem. Come on, Gene. I guess Eric also didn't do a good job. Oh, man. There we go. That's a lot more like it. There we go. Done. I'm considering going back out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. That was a rough one for I'm actually gonna hit up a cabin here. Heals back up. And I'm actually gonna call it here. Next time we're gonna delve deeper into the Earth Cave. Let me see how many levels. It's 1, 2, 3. 3 levels. So should be the next episode we'll be able to complete the Earth Cave. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and next time we'll finish the Earth Cave. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. So join me next time. Catch you guys then.